So yesterday I put together a video that talked about some of Brian Cashman's worst moves as Yankees GM, but really, in reality, he's a very good GM. I know that we fans sometimes get impatient with him. I think most fans expected him to go after Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, these other big names. Instead, he goes after DJ LeMahieu and Mike Tauchman. Both turned out to be bargains, and saves money for Garrett Cole. Now, I'm recording this at a time when we don't even know if the 2020 season is going to happen. If you're watching this far in the future, as is the nature of the internet, I'm recording this on March 17th, St. Paddy's Day, 2020, and the world is quickly going into a lockdown over concerns about the coronavirus. This is almost like a message in the bottle, sending this out into the ether for whoever survives this thing. Hopefully I'm still alive. We'll see. Anyway, in this humble podcaster's opinion, here are the 5 best moves that Brian Cashman has made since becoming the Yankees GM. Number 5, trading for Roger Clemens. So David Wells had just had a pretty good year. In 1998, he was 18-4, he threw a perfect game. And then Clemens, who had won the Cy Young in 98, didn't get off to a great start with the Yankees, so fans were kind of ticked and didn't like this move at first. But Clemens ended up dominating in the 99 and 2000 postseason. Actually, he got ripped by Boston in the first start of the 99 postseason, but he dominated against the Braves in the World Series and then was really dominant against the M's, striking out 15 in a game in the ALCS before shutting down the Mets and throwing a bat at Mike Piazza. He also won the 2001 Cy Young Award, going 20-3, starting off that season 20-1, the first pitcher ever to do that. And without his first tenure, we could never have had the announcement of his second tenure by the great Susan Waldman.
Roger Clemens is in George's box, and Roger Clemens is coming back. Oh my goodness gracious! Of all the dramatic things.
Number 4, signing Alfonso Soriano as an amateur out of Japan. So Soriano was an amateur signing, quickly became a top prospect. He hit a couple home runs in the Futures game. Then when he joined the Yankees, he had 18 home runs in his rookie season, hit a big home run off of Curt Schilling in the World Series. And then in 2002, he went nuts. He had 39 home runs. He almost had a 40-40 season. 2003, same thing. I think he had 38 home runs. And then he's used as a vital piece to trade to the Rangers to get Alex Rodriguez before the 2004 season. He would return to the Yankees later on in his career and had a magical run where he drove in 18 runs in 4 games. Number 3, signing Jason Giambi to a 7-year contract. Sure, the Yankees never won a World Series with Giambi, but the man was an absolute unit in pinstripes. From 2002 to 2008, actually through 2008, Giambi averaged 38 home runs and 110 ribbies per 162 games played. Now, he did have some injuries and he had the steroid scandals, so we'll never really know how much of this was legit, but he posted a 925 OPS and a 143 OPS plus. He also crushed 2 home runs off of Pedro Martinez in the crucial and historic 2003 ALCS Game 7, in which the Yankees won on a walk-off home run by current manager Aaron Boone. Number 2, trading Wilson Betemit for Nick Swisher. So if you don't remember Wilson Betemit, I don't blame you. He only appeared in 124 games for the Yanks from 2007 through 2008, hitting just 10 home runs and driving in 49 runs. He was kind of a utility guy. Prior to the 2009 season, the Yankees traded him to the White Sox for Nick Swisher, a former first-round draft pick who was coming off of a terrible season in which he hit into hard luck, so his contact rate was high, but he had just a .219 batting average. Swisher immediately energized the Yankees clubhouse. He brought a whole big, enthusiastic personality. Everybody loved him, and he had a great year. 29 home runs, great second year in 2010, in which he was an all-star. He hit 29 more home runs and posted an .870 OPS. Overall, in his 4 seasons with the Yankees, he posted an .850 OPS with 105 home runs and became a fan favorite to this day. Swishalicious. And number 1 is a series of swindles that turned nothing prospects. into Aroldis Chapman and Gleyber Torres.
You traded nothing for a guy who could be a superstar for you for the next 15 years. That's one of the greatest trades in baseball history.
In December of 2015, the Yankees traded 4 nothing prospects: Caleb Cotham, Rookie Davis, Eric Jagielo, who was a first-round pick, and Tony Renda to the Reds for Aroldis Chapman, who was going to be suspended for the first half of the 2016 season due to a domestic violence issue. He did pitch pretty well, and then, on July 25th, 2016, the Cubs traded 4 players for Aroldis Chapman: Adam Warren, prospects Gleyber Torres, Billy McKinney, and Rashad Crawford. Gleyber Torres has gone on to become a superstar, and then the Yankees re-signed Aroldis Chapman as a free agent. He did help the Cubs win a World Series, but the Yankees were not going to win in 2016, and ultimately, he turned Caleb Cotham, Eric Jagielo, Rookie Davis, and Tony Renda into Aroldis Chapman and Gleyber Torres. He's made some other moves for which the jury is still out. Giancarlo Stanton had a pretty good first year, played the second half on a pulled hamstring, carried the Yankees when Judge was out, and then in 2019 he misses pretty much the entire season, and now 2020 has been delayed, so we haven't got a good look at him yet. Also, Garrett Cole, who signed a 9-year, $324 million contract before 2020 to put them over the top. Now, will we get a 2020 season? Who knows, but I'll keep throwing content out there. You guys stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.